What?
Anyway, we've got this ancient terminal here. This is kind of funny. Press a button. That doesn't do anything. Press many buttons at random doesn't do anything. Kicking the computer makes your foot hurt. But you have to talk to the computer. Screen's gone blank, unusual characters. Insert your datapad into the receptacle. That's what she said. Retrieve the datapad, I think. Then talk to the computer. And then it's processing data from your datapad. Aha! See, it's analysed our language from the datapad, so we can now talk to it. Identified the 3 primary death-giving seed world types. Death-giving world types. It's pretty simple. Desert, volcanic, barren. Types of places that you would easily die in. Or rather, where life would not grow, things would not grow. It's pretty straightforward. And the next one, I guess I'll save, because why not? This one might be a bastard, you never know. Do we have plasma grenades? Nah. Stick to a couple of sonic grenades then. And then shock it. Oh, saved. Take its shield down. There we go. And shock.
There, take that.
Okay.
There, take that. The Force fight with me.
And this one instead of the
Let's make this quick.
I was going to say kryptonite. What's it called? Carbonite laser. It has fire, which you can obviously
The Force
see.
fight with me.
And this fiery thing and the kryptonite. Gosh, but the carbonite is one. I think they tend to fire at the person who's closest. So I am very slightly closer. Bastila is kind of closer now.
So be it.
It's okay firing at me because I have, I think, more health and defense anyway. Again, this is going okay. Because sometimes these fights against these droids can take
Let's make this quick.
a stupid amount of time. Just because it has so much defense. I'm sure it's like 26 or something. Where is it? Isn't it? Oh, I don't even know. What feedback? Oh, there we go. Defense, yeah, 26 defense that droid has got. Although it's now only got 16. Nice. And now it's going to die. Very good. 400 experience plus the stupid 25 experience. Wreckage. Droid stuff. And now with this, if you get it wrong, you have to find another one of those droids. Which is terrible. But, of course, I haven't needed to before. Because it's easy. Insert the datapad again. Retrieve the datapad. Talk to the computer. And there we go. Identify the 3 primary life-giving world types. Oceanic, grassland, and arboreal. Which I don't really know what that is, but it's just the only one remaining. I shall have to Wikipedia it, or just generally Google it. Because Google knows all. Knows more than the stupid Jedi Council, that's for sure. Let's actually continue with the story, shall we? Walking on my own again. What was the point in that? Why couldn't it just be a one continuous cutscene?
This must be what Revan and Malak found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began. This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malak must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves. But we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found. I don't know, but Revan and Malak were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more, but I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world, and if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Tatooine, and here's Manaan, but there are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be. I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malak visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge, and some way to destroy it.
That sounds like quite a supposition. What if you're wrong?
What if I'm right? We can't ignore this. Finding the Starforge might very well be the key to defeating the Sith. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
Lovely, that was short and sweet.
Yes?
Where are you going? So yes, we need to go on a quest. Screw the Jedi Council, that is what they're going to send us to do. Because obvious. So we need their wisdom to tell us the obvious.
Sure.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. But we need to go to different planets and find maps like that. We need to go to Tatooine, Korriban, which is the Sith homeworld, Manaan, which is a watery planet, and also Kashyyyk. Kashyyyk or Kashyyyk. I don't know what it is exactly. I think Bastila said Kashyyyk. I've always said Kashyyyk. Always, like, since the wonderful times before the new Star Wars films existed, when everything was good. I think people will want to speak to me now if I go like one step forwards. Or more. Oh, I'll just speak to her then. She isn't in the oh. Enemies too close. Oh, you ran away. Fair enough. Are there no enemies now?
How can I help?
There we go. You look like something's bothering you, Bastila.
No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that.
She's
I can
thinking
feel
about
it, as I'm sure you
us,
can.
eh?
The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question. Please. I'm a Jedi. Such feelings, such attractions are, well, they're beneath me, quite frankly. I admit I find you intriguing. I mean, I find your command of the Force intriguing, but my interest in you is purely academic. Surely you can understand why. Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
A relation?
I was referring to the bond we share. The one the Jedi Council spoke of.
I love teasing
If I was
Bastila.
actually interested in you, rest assured I could come up with a much better approach than this.
Oh, really? Do it.
Touched a nerve? No. Getting on my nerves? Most definitely. I suppose this is what you men consider being witty. Now, are you going to answer my questions, or would you rather just keep annoying me?
Oh, tempting, but I kind of want to take this seriously. Go on.
Don't worry, these are simple questions, nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
I'm a hut in human form.
Good.
Fine.
On
I'll
which
just
planet
do
were
it
you born?
safely. Deralia.
Excellent. Your current age is?
I wonder how old he actually is.
Yes. Well, the truth is, I was studying how you responded to my questions. Your reactions helped me judge you. This was a test for me to learn more about your character.
Don't judge, Bastila.
I see. I didn't mean to upset you, but I suppose it was inevitable. You've had a lot to absorb since we escaped Taurus. I apologize. We can speak again later, after you've had time to think about all this.
Okie dokie, and oh, whoa, Carth, stop glitching. Where are you going? We've been in there, Carth. We've done. And I'll talk to Carth as well.
Yes, what's on your mind?
So annoying. I've got extra dialogue with him as well.
Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop.
Oh, here he goes again. Moaning Carth.
You want to be smart, do you? Fine, so long as I get some questions answered. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it.
That is none of your concern, Carth, and you would do well to leave the matter be.
I respect you, Bastila, but you've been as closed-mouthed as the rest of the Council. If you won't talk to me, then maybe somebody else will.
It's none of your business, Carth. How much more do you need to know? You were right there when we were talking to that droid and talking about the Starforge and our bond and...
None of my business. I'm sorry, aren't I a part of this mission? I mean, the Jedi may be in charge, but I'm risking all the same things you are. You can be sick of whatever you like. What I'm sick of is being kept in the dark. I've been watching you.
Kept
You
out
can
the
be
loop.
cruel and impulsive, a Jedi without self-control or training, and yet the Council sends you on your way. Why?
Because
I
they're
am not
idiots.
trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason.
They're idiots, that's why. I mean, look at me. I'm quite clearly evil. Yeah, you go, leave. Carth.
No, I didn't mean that you weren't wanted or that I want to go. It's just... Damn it. Well, I'll tell you this much. I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again.
Oh, he's so annoying.
Fine, you got it. Conversation over. Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul. No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is
Conversation over,
insult
really?
you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
Thank you. So annoying. Left out of the loop of what? I could have told him that me and Bastila have a bond or something. Well, but he was right there. We were just discussing it. Right before I talked to Carth. Okay, more battles.
How'd you like that?
This is kind of unnecessary. I could just walk back. It's a bit more experience. Yeah, 100 experience for one of those horned Cath hounds. 25 for those droids. 25. Jesus. They had more defense than the amount of experience they gave. That's bad.